Blessings and welcome everyone. Just a reminder before we begin. Your rising sign horoscope will give you additional clarity as to how a great deal of your sun sign horoscope may show up, and your moon sign horoscope will give you the less prominent side story that'll also be playing out for this 2-week period. Remember, horoscopes serve best when observed, like a weather or traffic report. You have influence over all outcomes with your thoughts, actions, choices, and deeds. Use the information that presents to help you make the highest choices for the highest outcomes. If you wish to schedule any of my services or like access to more content via my Patreon, follow the links below or go to my website, integrativemysticism.com. Hi there, Leo. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to the week starting March 29th, 2021. And no, I'm not appearing in this video. I've got way too many cards to look at and to, be bothered to, make little eye contact with the camera, but you can see me in a ton of other videos. Speaking of which, the astrology portion of this video, if you haven't already seen it already, actually is its own video just for this week. The full moon in Libra was very involved, and I felt it better to just kind of give it its own video. So that's just for this week, and and you can go and check that out. You can follow the link I'll put below in the description and see what's up there. Don't forget, I've also got a new monthly elemental energy weather report for spiritual practitioners, as well as the bonus astrology report up on Patreon. So lots of content for you guys to be checking out here. Now, let's get on to what is going on with this reading and this spread. I've actually done a double pass. So we're going to be doing 2 cards for each category, and this is really going to focus on a yes and. So it's this and this, it's this and this, it's this and this. Some of these I've noticed already are kind of just extensions of the other, but we're getting 2 cards for each category, so getting a broader look at what's going on this week. So for your spiritual themes, you've actually got the Wheel of Fortune reversed and the 3 of Cups reversed. And so let's talk about this Wheel of Fortune reversed. This week, Leo, it's all about paying attention to where we've got to snap into action and start actually regaining control of situations that maybe we've been too hands off with, taking too much of a passenger seat with. Because with the Wheel of Fortune reversed, as I say in the Tarot Home Study course, that's when Spirit, Source, your higher self, God puts you in the driver's seat. You're the one driving the car. It's not a time to just surrender. And with the Wheel of Fortune reversed, we're going to be dealing with situations that maybe have been, again, let to their own devices for far too long. And so, whatever comes up, you're going to be finding out where the personal touch, where your own elbow grease needs to be actually, imparted. Because with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, we're also going to be encountering a lot of situations that have no expertise at the helm. And so we're going to need to step in. I'm saying this to myself as a Leo moon. We got to step in and take back, ownership and take back direction and directive of a lot of our main goals and priorities, and other situations as well. The other spiritual theme here is the 3 of Cups reversed. And I am seeing, there's going to be some community management stuff going on, especially as it relates to situations where we want to make sure that we are with the best support system possible, with friends, family, loved ones. The 3 of Cups reverse is indicating that a lot of you Leo people are going to need to start playing a bit of musical chairs or, changing the seating arrangements altogether when it comes to your social life. What is it going to take for you to have more room for the people that actually bring something to your life, that actually adds to your life in the best of ways possible, and use for them? With the 3 of Cups reversed, we may be finding that there could be some issues going on with frayed relationships, whether it's just a bit of distancing we need to close, or possibly even allowing maybe the wrong people to get too close. But we can manage it, right? That's why it's showing up as spiritual advice. All of it's stuff we can handle. As we get on to the material shifts when it comes to your work, your job, your finances, you've got the moon reversed and the High Priestess reversed. And with the Moon card reversed, I'm actually seeing some hidden insights coming out, some special news that's actually going to prove to be very advantageous for you. Whether this is a secret being shared in confidence with you that could actually give you a very big leg up when it comes to your financial situation, or maybe your professional path, your work path, or possibly even something coming out that is being shared publicly, or something debuting or coming out of hiding, coming out of the woodwork that you can immediately use to your advantage. However, we also have the High Priestess reversed to contend with here. I want you to be careful, because it does feel like there may be something going on this week where you find out that somebody has been either misdirecting or maybe badly advising you when it comes to either your job or maybe your practical life, or something going on with your finances. And with the High Priestess reversed, it does look like the way they've been misdirecting you is by leaving out opportunities that would be good for you. Now, this could be, very much something that we have to nip in the bud. The High Priestess reversed tends to come with her own agenda, tends to come with a bit of a plan for you, and pertinent information for you that does not serve may not pass her lips. Might not be a she, by the way. But it's important to keep that in mind. With the High Priestess reversed, if any important information is getting left out, or you're getting blocked, or maybe misdirected, or having something obscured or veiled, with the High Priestess reversed, we're also going to find out who's doing that. As we get onto your communications with friends, relatives, maybe other people in your life, you do actually have the Four of Cups in reverse. And it does look like some beautiful news is coming your way. The Four of Cups reversed, like the Moon card reversed, is actually still a very good card, because a friend or a relative is actually going to be gifting you with something, whether it's an opportunity or maybe it's a hookup of some kind, that is going to break you out of a rut or break you out of a phase that you have been stuck in, something that maybe you've been trapped in, something that maybe you didn't know how to get out of. And this is actually allowing for you to not only get out of it, but also, get away without any consequences, any of the rigmarole of having to struggle or strive. This Four of Cups reversed is a big break that actually, does most of the work itself. As we get on to your second communication card with the Lovers reversed, I am seeing very much a lot of you Leo people going through very much like the Gemini people. They got the same card. There's going to be something happening here where you're going to be taking your leave of somebody that you have been attached to for some time, that is or maybe it's an arrangement, or maybe it's a contract, a collaboration. Again, it's the social card, it's the community card, so we're talking about the guys, the girls, family, friends. And the Lovers card reverse is indicating this could be news of an impending split that works in your favor, or something that is, that you're going to enact this week. I think that this is actually a good thing, because it's getting you off the hook for something that you've been tied down to as well. That was something that just kind of came out. I feel like this is something that you do need to be let off the hook with, or let out of bonds with. As we get on to your challenges this week, you've got the Queen of Pentacles upright and the Ten of Swords upright. Your biggest challenge with the Queen of Pentacles upright, very much a reiteration of that Wheel of Fortune upright, taking matters into your own hands, getting things back under your own control, especially where we have maybe allowed too many things to kind of grow or develop with a wait and see attitude. Because the Queen of Pentacles is also an emphasis on originality, going your own way, doing it your own way. I do feel with the Queen of Pentacles, there are a lot of things that are coming up here that are going to incentivize you to break your own molds and break the molds you've been given. A lot of the time with the Queen of Pentacles as a challenge is we actually get some kind of offering, some kind of gift, some kind of call to action that requires us to kind of turn our life upside down for it. But you really want to consider it because I think that actually it could provide a lot of good. As we get on to this challenge number 2, well, we've got the Ten of Swords. And so I'm seeing a lot of you are also going to be pulling the plug on a lot of circumstances that ultimately have already kind of, run their course, but for whatever reasons, may be stuck at that end suffering step for far too long. With the Ten of Swords, I'm actually seeing a lot of you having to accept and release interest, ties, or time with a matter that ultimately is not coming back and it's not getting, restored to its former glory or glory days. With the Ten of Swords, this could be something that is a painful loss that you've already incurred, but you might just be feeling the pain of loss now. But it's okay to actually pull that plug. When it comes to love and romance, we've got the King of Wands reversed and the Knight of Wands reversed. And I feel, let's look at the King of Wands reversed. There's something going on here where I feel as though there's something happening where a partner or maybe somebody that we're dating, somebody that we're seeing is starting to actually go through a period of, I would almost say like you could call it a journey, but it's definitely showing sort of a frenetic, kind of loss of control of self. And I'm wondering with the King of Wands reversed, I feel like this is actually stimulated very much by a lot of unhappiness with the way that their life is going, what's going on there. But they're starting to, take on these sort of superficial, shallow affectations in order to overcompensate for that. And if I'm honest, you might feel a little bit alienated by your partner because of these behaviors. It might feel like you don't really resonate with this person as this non-person that they are scatterbrained in being. It's kind of like a midlife crisis. Now, one of the things I would say is that you do got to be honest, and you have to be honest well and articulate yourself well if you want to engage the cause, core, and effect of where this is coming from. Some of you who are single may not find that this is worth your time. And you know what? That's perfectly fine. Don't forget to check your rising and your moon sign, as I say at the beginning of every video. The Knight of Wands reversed is also bringing in a fair amount of erratic activity that I feel as though, is just a continuation of that King of Wands reversed. But I feel like this is coming from the external, from friends and relatives. I feel like a lot of you may be finding that, people that you could be meeting through your community are not, they kind of claim to be well matched with you, whether somebody's trying to set you up or they're saying it themselves. Hopefully they're not dropping like, buzzwords or anything like that. But with the Knight of Wands reversed, it's very clear that there isn't a lot of commonality here at all. And that this, anything there may just be sort of an inflated sense of chemistry. I do feel that this might be fun for a larf, but I do not think that this would be something I would keep going, for longer either. For those of you who are currently coupled, you and your partner may also realize a lot of this frustration that, has been going on in your love lives may be coming from the friendships, the community, some people that we've been keeping around us that have ultimately been, not growing with us, not maturing with us, kind of stuck in the past, or maybe falling into, what might be considered conventional or normal for the community you're in. And we want to make sure that we can broaden our horizons. So that's what I've got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And if you ever want to get a session with me, go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.